Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and my name is Pilai Fechi and I'm your host. So guys, this is a space where we talk about self-love, self-growth, self-development, which is also self-growth, self-development, confidence, and all this are from my journal. And we'll also talk about different things, name them, we'll talk about them. So the first on my list I want to talk about is the bucket of improvement, my bucket of improvement. Within this past few months and past few days, I found that I've been improving. So I would love to share. So you too, share, comment, like, and follow, subscribe. Okay, so let's get this party started. Is what I learned within this past few months that every great change you make in life, every great change you make in your daily activities doesn't need to start with something big. You could start with something small. It's not a crime. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be too good. You can start with something small, because every simple step you make, every small step you make, it adds to your bucket. It causes improvement in your life. Every small step you make causes improvement in your life. I've learned that every single step I add to my bucket causes improvement, and that my bucket doesn't have to be full, like for it to have value. You understand? My bucket doesn't have to be full for it to have this worth. No. For the fact that I'm adding to this bucket every single day shows improvement. So I don't need to be worried that today my bucket is not full. No. I don't need to overwork myself with this anxiety of my bucket is not full, I'm not really improving like that. Bro, you're adding something. Sis, you're adding something to that bucket, which is causing improvement on a daily basis. The truth is that for every time that I add to this bucket, for every time that I show up for myself, for every time that I make a point to this bucket, I add points to this bucket, my bucket grows heavier. So it doesn't have to be just once. So these are the things I understand. And one thing is, some days my drops will be big. It's just like you're playing sporty bets. Let me just add something. Like you're playing sporty bet now. Your bet for today, if it come, your bet can arrive. You can win a lot of money, and the next day sporty bet will chop you. So or you are doing forex, let me not emphasize on that, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there are days when these things, my wins are small. There are days when my wins are not, but I still make this, this push. I still add some things to this bucket, which causes me improvement. Meaning something big, just like overcoming a fear. It's something big. Most of us look at it as something small, but bro, it's big when you overcome a fear, guy. Another thing is mastering a new skill. For example, I learned how to do forex, and I'm, within, let me say 2 years, or I don't know how long it takes, but let me say within 2 years I start cashing out. Do you know what that means? Do you know? So, though I not see me, you know what you are good at, then you could start up something. Also, celebrating your wins is something. Celebrating your wins, either small or big. Other days it might be small, just like keeping my words to myself. Yeah, not everything you say outside. If you are this type of too outspoken person, I'm not saying don't be outspoken, but you talk, sometimes try to keep some things to yourself. That's a small win for you. You don't need to be too loud for the world to know that today you have arrived. Ibatago. I don't know how to speak Hausa. So guys, that's it. And for example, choosing to think positively when it's easier for you to think negatively. Actually, I was the type of person that thinks too low of myself, too low of myself. But within this past few months, I feel like, why would I be thinking like this? I gotta improve now. So I started with the form, or let me say with the act of thinking positively of myself. Thinking at least not too high, but high of myself. High of myself. You understand? So thinking positively of yourself matters. You don't have to think too low of yourself. Okay? So both are wins. Both are wins that has actually changed me. They've changed me a lot. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud, and I hope you are too of yourself. So if you're watching this, I want to tell you that you don't have to feel an ocean in one day. You don't have to pour an ocean in one day. Or should I use the normal word, build a mansion in one day? You don't have to. Just this single drop, this little thing you are adding to that bucket. Once you look back to this thing, to be like, I have built a lot. You will see your ocean, it will be overflowing. Your pockets will overflow, it will full everywhere. So that's what I'm trying to build, and that's what I've understood in these past few days. It has helped me to realize that the person I became today, was built a drop at a time, not just once. No, not just once. Because when you pour things once, it has happened to me. You make mistakes, different mistakes that you will not be happy about, and sometimes these mistakes would cause a lot of damage. So you have to build the steps one after the other. And I'm so grateful for learning all these things. I'm so grateful. So guys, let's start from now to build ourselves. Let's start from now to build to love ourselves, to get this growth moving in our life before the year before 2026 ends, or before the half of 2026. Let's see this improvement. Half of 2026, that's around that August, I guess. August is it? June, July. So around that time, let's see this improvement, let's see this growth in our lives. Because I don't want to be here alone. I want people to be with me. I want people to say, wow, that was me then, look at me now. I love you all. Thank you for staying till the end of this podcast. It's actually a podcast. It is. So thank you for spending time with me to understand, to how to improve, and thank you so much. So guys, there's one thing I want you to do. I beg you, share, tell your friend to reshare, like, subscribe, and sometimes you can save it because you need it in the future. So I love you. Bye.